Here are 9 things you can do before checking your phone every morning. What better way to do your mornings than to do 9 things that are all about yourself, that are quite selfish, some would say, but it's so much better mindset-wise to set yourself up for the day in that first 30 to 60 minutes of your day, rather than what I used to do, which was get out of bed, not even get out of bed, pick up my phone because I use the alarm on the phone, and then I'm scrolling one eye closed through my phone and I'm already into other people's business. I start off the day already answerable to other people. I'm already kind of getting affected and getting impacted by the news I'm reading, or I'm looking at text messages, or I'm on social media, or whatever it is. There are 9 things that I do that I think are better for you than checking your phone first thing in the morning. So the first thing I do now, after everything that's happened, is I actually take a cold shower. So within 60 seconds of me waking up first thing in the morning, I am taking a cold shower. Yes, it sounds crazy. It did when I first started too. However, you get used to it, and ultimately it wakes me up. If I felt at all sluggish in the morning, the cold shower just zing wakes me up, and within 3 seconds of that cold water hitting my body, I'm awake. I really am aware of everything that's going on, and that helps me to properly wake up. The whole body is just fired up, your eyes are beaming, and away you go. The second thing I recommend doing is drink some water. Okay, so when you're when you're sleeping, on average you sweat out about half a pint of sweat every night. So you want to get at least that amount straight back in, because you've invariably not been eating or drinking. You've been on a fast for 7 to 8 hours, however long you've been sleeping. Okay, and it's a good idea to kickstart everything in terms of the digestive system and everything if you drink some water. So I down about half a pint of water every morning. So that's the second thing to do that I think is better than checking your phone. The third thing is I then, from drinking the water, I'm into some meditation. And meditation can be whatever you want it to be. It can be sticking some music on and closing your eyes, doing it in the complete dark. It can be standing on one leg, wearing a robe, whatever, I don't care. But meditation has been proven to just really help set you up for the day. And the way I do it is I put on some music, the same music every time. I close my eyes and I just breathe, and I think about various things in terms of my guided meditation. Okay, so that's the third thing to do before checking your phone every morning. Okay, the fourth thing I do is then I read or listen to something that is uplifting, that is going to set me into a certain frame of mind. Because again, this golden hour, this golden 30 minutes of you waking up and then getting on with everything else is vital for you in terms of helping you to have a better day, all right? And taking on everything that the life of your day, or everything that your day is going to throw at you. Ever heard of the term of when people say, you know, I got out of the wrong side of bed this morning, and then they carry that through for the rest of the day? Whereas if you set yourself up with habits such as these that I'm talking about, then your whole day generally just flows better. Okay, so read or listen to something uplifting. It can be podcasts, it can be a video, it can be looking at your vision board, whatever you want it to be, something that uplifts you. So it's whether you read, listen, look at it, whatever works for you. So that is the fourth thing. The fifth thing is then I go into some journaling, and this is where I process my thoughts and feelings and I get them down onto paper. So I'm journaling. I've got a set routine there, and ultimately it's about routine, right? It's about taking time out of your every morning to sit down and get down in black and white what is going on in this head of yours, so that you can then process it, so that you are kind of doing a brain dump, so that you then don't have to worry about remembering all of those thoughts. You've actually got it in black and white to refer back to. So journaling my thoughts and feelings, that's the 5th thing I do. The 6th thing I do is then I remind myself of the goals I'm actually working towards. Yes, I remind myself of my goals every single day. The more you remind yourself of them, the more you think about them, and therefore the more you are working towards them. Okay, so 1, it's about actually having goals in the first place, and 2, it's then about working out the steps to take that you need to get closer to the goals that you're working towards. The 7th thing is I then plan out my day, so I literally schedule out what I'm doing that day if I haven't already the night before, in terms of slotting in what I need to do as and when I'm going to do them, right? In terms of like 30-minute blocks, whole hour blocks, whatever it takes. So plan out your day so that you have that structure, you have that routine, okay? And the 8th thing that I do is I then get moving. So before I've had breakfast or anything like that, if I need to do a run, then I'll go and move at this point. So it'll either be, put some music on and I'm dancing around the kitchen first thing in the morning, or I'm going for a run to stretch the legs out and get the whole system working, so that I'm ready for the rest of my day. So that is the 8th thing I do before checking my phone, okay? And then the 9th thing is to get some decent breakfast. So I've done all of the above. I've done the cold shower, I've drank some water, I've had some meditation time, I've read or listened to something uplifting, I've journaled, I've reminded myself of my goals, I've planned out the day, I've had some kind of movement already, and I've then had my breakfast, and then I'm set for the rest of the day. It doesn't take long. If you have found that you don't have the time right now, then it's about potentially sacrificing something and getting up a little bit earlier so that you can get stuff like that in. It's also about working your discipline in terms of not using your phone first thing in the morning, because it will help you. Try it for just 7 days and come back to me with how it changed your perspective, how it helped you with your mental game every morning, rather than going into other people's business straight away and being impacted and persuaded by everything that we can see and hear on our mobile phones every morning. Try it. Try 1 or 2 of these 9 things that I've just set out and see what difference it makes to you and your day.